Let's cheers.
Cheers.
To everyone that's coming on, everyone performing tonight, everything. We're blessed to be here. So cheers, okay?
Courage.
So this is my first open mic in a while. Took some time off because in early 2020 my little brother passed, and kind of just focused on healing on that. But the great thing about COVID is it taught me that everyone wants a connection. Let it be emotional, sexual, whatever it is. We want to feel a connection, you know. And so I thought, like, why not just let me tell stories of my brothers so people can see the connection that me and him had as brothers. So my family has a genetic disorder that's called Ehlers. Lost my mom, my sister, my brother, so far from it. But the best thing I can say is I can tell stories like this. And so my brother knew he was gonna die. They told him, hey, you have 10 years to live, and he's 29 years old at that time. He lived 7 years. But in that 7 years, he did everything he wanted. We would have conversations. But the thing is he lived on the East Coast. So he would call me like 1 to 3 a.m. our time. And I didn't know if the conversation was gonna be like, hey brother, like, yeah, today at art school, or something wild. But I always crack up because I think about the wild ones where I would get a phone call and he would say, hey bro, I got a real question for you. I'd be like, all right, what are you gonna ask me? And he'd be like, hey, have you ever let anyone, he didn't say a girl, but anyone put a finger in your butthole while you got a blowjob? And I would wake up like, wait, what? Like, this is what you're asking me? This is what we're going on? All right, fuck it. And I'd be like, nah, bro. And he'd be like, you must date girls with big hands. And I was like, no, I don't even care. It could be like a 3-fingered woman. Like, no, it's not happening. And he was like, well, that's good to hear because it becomes addictive. Like, you start doing crazier shit, you know? And I was like, wait, what? Like, where are we going with this? And he said, yeah, dude, it's so bad that at the end of the night, I lay on the couch and my wife picks me up like a bowling ball and carries me around the house. And I was like, that's disgusting. But it's just shit like that, you know, conversations we would have. Like, he would always try to trap me in something. You know, like, you'd have to pay attention to what he was saying. And so he'd be like, hey bro, I got this great idea for a game show. Now for $1 million, one lick from balls to the tip of the dick, would you lick a dick for $1 million? And I'd be like, fuck no, dude, no. And he was like, be real, dude, $1 million cash on this chair, you're telling me you wouldn't lick a dick on a game show? And I was like, well, do I get to pick the dick? And he was like, yeah, but this is the way the competition is gonna be, is I'm gonna get every different kind of race up there, but they're gonna have their reverse stereotype. So Asian dudes are gonna be the biggest dick, black guys are gonna be the smallest, white guys will be average, like normal. You know, so I'm like, okay, that sounds great. But I would never say, you know, yes or no to him, because I knew there was something in there that he would use against me. And so what he says is, he's like, you're ruining my fucking joke, dude. Just say yes or lick a dick for whatever amount. And so I was like, all right, 30 million. He was like, you fucking sell out. What are you talking about? He was like, I said you were on a game show. So your whole family saw you suck a dick for $30 million. And I would be like, well, I mean, I'm rich. You know, like what much can they say? They're poor. But it was just conversations like that, you know, that I miss and that I'm able to share with people. And so I just say, you know, really spend those times with loved ones and stuff and remember this shit because it goes by quick. But yeah, thank you for your time, guys.